Hey you guys, so first I'm starting off with sunscreen. I'm using the Neutrogena one. Always wear it if it's sunny outside. Protect your skin so it can look good when you're in your 30s. Next, using MAC's Painterly Paint Pot as a matte eyeshadow primer. So I just grab with a brush and apply it all over my eyelid. Okay, next eyelid. Then you want to put a powder over it, preferably one that matches kind of like your skin, to create a nice base for your eyeshadow. So next I'm using the Dream Street palette. Okay, so as you see here, I'm gonna use the color Stardust all over my crease. And the only thing with this palette is I hate when palettes have the names of the eyeshadows in the back. Like, I appreciate when they're in like right under the eyeshadow pan. Okay, so yeah, all over the crease, just blend, and then I'm gonna use another little brush to use the color Twinkle right under that previous color. I always usually use two different colors on my crease. So yeah, just blend. Next I'm gonna use the color Kaleidoscope all over, not all over, but like on my outer corner and my inner corner. I was trying to do like a little halo eye. One thing I did realize is, because like, you know, when you look back you're like, oh, I should have done this differently, but one thing I realized is I should have used the color Potion, the other blue color, on the outer corner and inner corner, because the second time around that I did this eyeshadow, you'll see later in my at the end of the video, but I did it again and I liked it better that way. I mean, I would have used that color that I'm using right now on the video. It's called the color Kaleidoscope in the middle. So yeah. So if I look away for smiles because I'm talking to my boyfriend, I'm just getting ready. Next, I'm gonna use the supernova shadow in Mothership. So here I do really like this shadow. The only thing is, like, if you'll see it in the video, like, I'll apply the one application and then like I'll go over it again, second application, the first application, like as much as out, like you'll see right now, like there, and then like I go over it like a little bit and I'm just like noticing like it's taking away the first application, so I'm like, what? So yeah, just wait for it to dry a little bit and then just go over it again. Like, in dabbing motion works better for me instead of swiping motion. So yeah, just dab it and just let it dry, and then you can go over it again and again. And then I'm using the color from my brow bone, the color Elfish. Really pretty color. Sorry for the blurriness, you guys. This is my first tutorial, so I learn as I go. Okay, and then I'm using the colored Mermaid Boy It's just a little silver shimmy color, and I'm just going to use it in the middle, my inner corner. Just a little bit, not too much. And then I go over it again. So yeah, just let it dry, you guys, and then it'll look better. And then I'm using the NYC eyeliner. This is like my favorite liquid eyeliner. I also like the NYX one. Is it like I don't know, it's like a really skinny one, but I think this one beats it because I like more of a thicker eyeliner line, and this one does the job. And then I'm just using a little, I think, Marc Jacobs sample mascara. Okay, so yeah, I see a little empty spot, so I fill it in again. Yes, I know I'm touching my hair a lot. Okay, so next I'm putting face primer by Dr. Brand. I got it in one of my subscriptions box, either Ipsy or Sephora. So yeah, put a lot on my face. I always look so red every time I put primer or sunscreen. And I'm just fixing my eyeliner with another, like a felt tip eyeliner. And then I'm using the Hourglass foundation, and then with my Real Techniques foundation brush. So yeah, I have more of like a yellow skin tone, so here you kind of can tell. My skin tone's gonna look different throughout the whole video. It's the lighting and like the moving and everything. I still haven't bought what are those called? The ring lights. So I'm trying to save my money for them. So yeah. Next, I'm just gonna contour my nose. I'm using the e.l.f. contouring palette, and sometimes I do my cheeks, but right now today I'm just gonna do my nose. And then I put the cream color, banana color they have in the palette, the quad, and then just run it down my nose to brighten it. And then I'm using this old ass MAC powder that I've gotten years ago. I probably should have thrown away, but I don't like throwing things away unless I finish them. So yeah, and then and then I'm gonna use another blush. It's a MAC. When they came out with the Simpsons line, they came out a long time ago, but I had saved the blush and then I found it, and I'm like, I'll just use it, but I shouldn't be using it. And then I'm using the Benefit brow brush thing, the brush thing, the color 5. I just go over my eyebrows, and then I use the Pixie brow trio thing, and then I just go over it. I'm not really into pomade right now. I'm trying to let my eyebrows grow out, so I'm wanting more like a natural look. And then I'm using my favorite nude. Right here, it doesn't really look that nude. It kind of looks more pink, but it's nude in real life. Liquid lipstick. It's a matte liquid lipstick by Kylie Cosmetics in the color Claws. Is my favorite one. And then I'm all done, so I'm using the all-nighter spray. I'm running out, so that's why it was kind of squirting kind of a lot. So yeah, this is the finished look.
This gets to vibrate.
Just doing some touch-ups, like always.
Let me go upstairs and find out. See if you can hear it. Let me get the door back on so you know. Yeah, there.
Hey you guys, so it's now time for the review part. I know I look a little different, and it's because I didn't have time to record the review part that day, but now I do. But I colored my hair and I'm still wearing the same shirt. I'm gonna go out today and I did the same makeup, but I think the second time around it came out way better than the first time, the tutorial that I did. But okay, so let me start with the concealer. The concealer color I got was beige 25. I really like it. I really think it's worth the $6. I think that's what it's cost, but something like that. And I really like it. I have no complaints. The color I got is a little pink undertone, but I mean, it still works for me. I really like it. Next one is these supernova shadows. The packaging came in this box. Love the packaging, really nice, really pretty. So these are the eyeshadows. They're really nice too. Some people were comparing them to the Stila Magnificent shadows. In my opinion, the one that won is Magnificent, but these also won in my eyes because of the price. The only thing is this is way easier to apply than these. As you saw in the tutorial, I would go over my eyelid, and then I would do it the second time, and then the first application would slide off. So yeah, I had a problem with that. The thing I found out is that you have to let it dry. I would have to let it dry and then do a second time. I would go over it a second time, but the easiest way for application for these is just to tap it, just let it dry, then go back again. It doesn't take long, just tapping it on your eyelid. So this is the color Mothership. This is the color Firecracker. It's like a little red color. Let me see if this lighting looks kind of brown orange, but yeah, this is the color Firecracker. It's like a little red. I used this one the other day. Got compliments on my eyes. And this is UF. Well, it's like a copper color. This one kind of reminds me of Twig, but it's not a magnificent shadow. But yeah, I really like it. It makes all your eyeshadows pop. If you want to add glitter on it, it's just a simpler way than doing all that glitter glue process. So yes, love these, and these were only like $6, so totally worth it. Next is the eyeshadow palette itself. So it's called Dream Street. It's the Kathleen times Colourpop collab, and really pretty. The only thing that I don't like, doesn't have a mirror, but it's whatever. But yeah, I wish I had a mirror. Okay, so for this eye look, I used Elfish under my eyebrow. I used this orangey Stardust. I used Twinkle for my crease. I used Potion for the edge and like the inner corner, like here, like, and I'm just swiping motions all around. And then in the middle, I used Kaleidoscope. It looks like this. It's kind of like this, basically the same. They really match. And then I just have this on top just to make it more dramatic, more out there. And then I used Mermaid Bay in the inner corner, just a little bit, not too much, not too exaggerating. And I give this palette an A+. I love everything that I got from Colourpop. And so yeah, you can do like the blue, the eye look. I can't wait to try doing something with this pinkish color here. And then you can do like dark brown, like a brown smoky eye, and then you can do like these just shimmery glittery looks. Like, you can use anything on its own basically, and then they have good crease color. So I really like this palette. I suggest you guys get it if you want to do like a dramatic blue eye or anything like fun with like a pink eye, or either way if you have these colors. So I would recommend this, even for like I'd want to receive it for a gift or whatever. But yes, I recommend it and I love it. And so that's about it. Okay, yes, I know I'm sitting weird, but yes, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry for the two part difference look, but yeah, work their shift, so yeah, I never really have time. I'm always tired. Never, don't even go out like during the weeks. I usually just get ready on the weekends, and then I don't even have time because I just don't. But yes, sorry. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.